Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a woman sharing her literal experience. I think I've done a couple videos of women explaining why being with a laid back man is the worst thing that can happen to a woman. There are especially all these good presenting men that they are good in on books. Everybody around sees them as good man, but you that you are living with the man or married to the man, you are telling a different story. But people can never understand or relate to that because they can't seem to understand it, they can't seem to wrap their head around it. Today we have a literal example. So she said you can choose, you can leave a good man even if he hasn't done anything bad to you. All right, let's listen to
My
her.
ex fiance was not a bad man. He was actually an extremely, extremely good man. And I will maintain that until the end of my days. He was a good man. But even good men are conditioned into entitlement, and all women are conditioned into servanthood. My partner did all the things he's supposed to do. He worked a hard job and he provided the financial means for our house. He was our main breadwinner. He fixed things in the house. He showed up. He planned occasional dates. Like, he did all the things he was supposed to do. But there was something missing in the day to day that I really did not give credit to how important was. And that really was just like the emotional capacities that we had. I saw someone comment on one of my recent videos of like feeling exhausted because she was having to beg for that emotionality in her relationship. And it brought me back to so many conversations where I was sitting across from my partner, like begging him to just be emotional and open with me in a way that he could not access. And it constantly made me feel like I was too much. And he was never saying that. He was never like, you are too much. But it always made me feel like I was too much. And what we've come to the realization in our separation is that my emotional capacity, because of my life experiences, is incredibly large, and his is just not. And that's okay. That's not an inherently bad thing on either of our parts. But what I do think it says is that like we can't be mismatched in that. And I think that I did not take into account how important it is to feel that deep emotional intimacy with your partner, and that it isn't enough for your partner to just be a good guy. It's not enough for him to just be the breadwinner. It's not enough for him to be the person that shows up for the dates that you plan. It's not enough for him to plan an occasional date. It's not enough for him to remember special events. It's not enough for him to show up when you ask him to. It's not enough for him to show up when you ask him to. There needs to be this reciprocal relationship with intentionality, with emotionality, with future planning, with drive and ambition, and who pushes things forward and who creates the momentum even for things like chores and errands. I think so many great women settle for men who are good men, who could provide happy, stable lives, but they miss out on the opportunity to understand themselves and what they need deeper because they think that that's enough.
The reason why that happens is because those women themselves, they are yet to actually identify or realize themselves. They don't know who they are. They don't even understand their identity. That is why when that relationship was starting, it was not a problem because they didn't see the need. Even then themselves, they don't even know what they want when it comes to emotional level. Do you get? At the end of the day, everybody married on their level. Let's be honest. Everybody married on their level. Maybe as they not get matured in that relationship or marriage, they not realize that, oh, I think I want this, and this man is not giving me that. Because when you know yourself, when you truly know yourself, it cuts off a lot of things, like a lot of things for you. It makes life easier for you. You're able to travel lighter. It makes life way, way easy for you. Which is why I always tell people, find yourself first. And that's another reason why girls should not be getting married early. Unless if the girl in question is matured. Because there are people that are way mature than their age. Do you
It's
get?
not enough if you feel like you're begging your partner to be emotional with you. It is not enough if you feel like you have to repeat yourself 5 million times for your partner to do the chore that no one asks you to do. It's not enough for them to provide financially but not show up for you emotionally. Like, there's so many things in a relationship that go beyond like who's good. You can be a great person and still not have the tools to be a good partner. And that's okay to admit, because we all have capacities for growth. That doesn't mean that you can't be a good partner. Just either we're mismatched or we don't have the tools to be good partners to one another. But I think so often women are afraid to leave good men because we're like, there's not that many out there. And that's true. If you're only attracted to men, I'm sorry, there ain't that many good ones out there. But why would you settle for a good one when you're great? If they're not adding to it, they're taking away from it.
I don't believe that there are not a good men out there. There are not many good men out there. Who made you the judge of that? So you think women are the only ones that are good? Hey, mm, I like the fact that she's been able to put to words all what so many women are wanting to describe, but they can't describe it because to them they cannot even pinpoint to exactly something that is off, but they know that this is not it. That's the worst place to be in. You can't pinpoint to any big thing that you can tell someone that they will easily understand. That's the worst part of being with men like this because they've not done anything visibly that I can point to. It has to do on an emotional level. A lot of people don't understand that. That is because a lot of people have not found themselves. Because to them it does not make sense. He's providing for you. He's there. So what else do you want? Do you get? So it's even golden retrievers are dogs. What does that mean? The terminologies we are coming up with these days. So when you say you can leave anyone at any time for any reason. Hmm. This other person said, my ex was a good boyfriend. He was a bad partner. I was so lonely. There was no emotional connection. There was no other half. Hmm. This is why I left him. He was a sweetheart, but just didn't get emotional intimacy. And I think, if I'm being honest, a lot of women are in relationship and marriages that there is no single emotional intimacy. Like, no. That's why I see that people are having emotional affair. The partner is providing the other aspect, but that emotion is not there. So they are not seeking it out because they cannot afford to leave him, but they are not seeking for that emotional intimacy elsewhere. A lot of people are in emotional affair, but we don't know because come on, they are not doing anything. When you go through it, some people's phones. Mm. This person said, I was basically that good man in my last relationship. And I will add that sometimes living can be the good thing for him too. Oh, this is coming from a man. That's good. I've done tons of reflection and therapy post breakup and found that I was in a state of dissociation for pretty much all of my life. My mind was connected to my body, but my emotions and my soul were not. It took that separation, the immense heartbreak, to bring me into my own body. Wow, that's serious. And as of literally yesterday, I finally understood the beauty, intangible, deeply fulfilling experience that is loving and being loved. She was right to leave, and I'm grateful for it. But I wish I felt this sooner resent resent the patriarchy for not raising myself and other men with this emotional intelligence in the first place. Oh, this is nice. I like the fact that this is coming from a man, and I'm happy that he found that for himself what was missing. Because now he will be able to give himself fully to his partner. This is nice, actually. I'm happy for this man. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.